Start. Hello, welcome back to my eating show. I almost didn't want to do this because at about 3 o'clock this morning, I got a little bit of a icky stomach. I don't know, I just felt really nauseous and it went away. But what I'm eating today is, you've seen this before, the mixed vegetables with carrots, broccoli, and cauliflower. And then I have corned beef hash right here. And then I just have a couple of fried eggs. And I tried to do the sunny side up thing, but I broke my yolks and whatever. They're eggs. They're going to taste the same whether they're scrambled or not. So let me think about, I don't know if any of you are Walking Dead fans, but that is one of my favorite shows. And the mid-season premiere show was one of the best episodes in this entire series so far, because I think we have some more really, really good episodes to go. But when Rick and Jesse and Sam and Ron and Carl and Michonne were walking, oh man, that was like intense. Oh, and don't forget the priest, who I used to call Priest Pussy because he was such a lame, fearful man. But anyway, he took Judith to the chapel, I guess. And then you had Ron, Jesse, Sam, Rick, Michonne, and Carl walking, and I have no idea where they were going and why it took them so long. I mean, it was really daylight when you see them initially walking, and then all of a sudden it's dark. So I don't know, I mean, what happened, but it got dark really fast. But I always said that kid Sam was gonna die. You can tell by the bags in his eyes. Oh, snaps. I should have said spoiler alert. Don't watch the eating show if you haven't seen this episode. But I just want to point this out. Sam stops and he doesn't want to continue walking, and then you have Jesse trying to convince him, and then all of a sudden the zombies descend on Sam and bites him, and then Jesse, his mom, is like, oh. And then the zombies get her too. She's holding Carl's hand and won't let go. And Rick is losing his mind because, I mean, I guess he was falling in love with this woman. I don't know. I watched the episode again yesterday because I wanted to see what the look on Michonne's face as all of this was going on. But you don't see Michonne until after Carl gets injured. And then you get to see her face and all that kind of stuff. At this point, once Carl is injured, Rick has to carry him. And of course, Michonne goes into super samurai mode and starts hacking everything in her way. And Rick's following her, and they do make it to the infirmary. So, but this is something that Michonne did that was really interesting. She was asking the doctor chick, and I can't remember her name, but is he going to be okay? Is he going to be okay? Because she notices Rick leaves the infirmary and starts going out hacking zombies. And she's like, oh my gosh, you can tell she's panicked. And then once the doctor says she's going to be okay, Michonne bends down and kisses Carl on his forehead. And then she goes out and she joins Rick. Well, that's why he's a leader, because he inspires people to do. I mean, even the priest was like, I got to go out and help. I just got to go out and help. Because pretty much everybody went out and started hacking zombies. Best episode ever. And then, right when the episode ends, you have Rick talking to Carl, and Carl's, of course, passed out in the bed. And Michonne is standing outside the room holding baby Judith, and listening. And I'm like, wow. Now I've seen those moments in, I guess, season 5 when Michonne was kind of like behaving more than a mother to Carl and everything, and she kind of kept her distance from Judith when she first joined the group. But I don't know. I just was like, wow, look at Michonne. Little Boo is okay. Now she's got to go help Big Boo. So I don't know if the show is going to have Michonne and Rick be a couple or something. I don't know. It's just one of those weird things where I'm seeing something. And now that Jesse's no longer in the picture, which, by the way, genetically speaking, her and her children were never going to make it. I could already tell that. But I can't wait till Sunday. Sundays and Friday mornings when I'm done with my eating show. Because I go upstairs and I start watching The 100 because that comes on Thursday nights. And that's my other favorite show. And that show, oh man, that show is so good. It's like tied. Do I like The 100 more? Do I like Walking Dead? Like which one? I don't know. But we'll see because there's a new episode waiting for me upstairs. Which is one of the reasons why I want to hurry up and finish this plate. It's going to be a short episode. And I don't know about you, but when I was going to the grocery store, I got Hormel corned beef hash. And out of the brands that they had, this one had the most appetizing picture. Everything else looked like dog food. And this morning, when I was cooking this stuff up and I opened it, it reminded me of canned dog food because that's kind of what I had dogs and I would mix them some canned dog food with dry dog food. And I immediately thought, this smells like dog food. And now that I'm tasting it, this is what I would imagine my dog's food tasted like, which is pretty gross. I mean, it's not gross. I mean, it's edible. I made sure it was nice and crispy like the instructions said, because the directions say, empty contents of can into skillet, break apart, and fry until slightly crispy, stirring with spatula. There was no way I was cooking this in the microwave because nothing really ever tastes that good in the microwave. But there was another recipe on here. It involved chopping celery and green pepper, and English muffins. I don't like using knives, so that would have been a problem. But I don't know. I thought about going to a restaurant that I like to eat at for breakfast. And I just didn't feel like it. I felt like I could cook it at home faster. But I still have a craving for fish. So I might go to Red Lobster this weekend because that's like the only seafood restaurant we have in my area, which tells you how much we have. Because even though California is on the ocean, we don't have good seafood. I have to go get my seafood fix at like Japanese restaurants because I love sushi. Mm. Mm. Look at that. Corned beef hash. I had no idea what sides to fix, but this side right here always seems to go with everything. So that's what I made. And that's my day. I have to go online and buy my camera because I know what camera I'm going to buy now. I'm hoping it'll last me for years. And I'll get my camera in time for poppy season, so I'm really excited about that. Because I love going out to the poppy reserve and taking pictures. I went last year and got some all right pictures. I don't think I took my camera. I think I took my iPhone. I might have taken my point and shoot, but I don't know. All right. So anyways, yay. And I think I am going to call it a day. It's interesting because I'm able to see what's going on in the neighborhood. And I'm looking out the living room window and I'm seeing all these old people jogging. So at least somebody's getting exercise. I have a philosophy that I am not going to run unless someone's trying to kill me. And that's pretty much why the Army makes you run 4 days a week or 2, I don't know how many, it's been a long time. But that's why they make you run at least 2 days a week. Because they want you to be able to not run away, but you do have to be quick on your feet, especially if you've got 60 pounds of, stuff. And 60 pounds of stuff is half my weight. So one of the reasons why I got out of the military. Wasn't interested in carrying that kind of stuff on my back. And that's one reason why my foot's messed up. But anyway, just got to go to make an appointment with VA so they can look at my foot again. And with that, I'm going to say have a happy weekend. And I'll be seeing you Monday morning because that's when you'll be seeing me. And yeah, have a good weekend. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.